Good morning, Sports Development Academy, and welcome back to another week of your online learning. Last week we spoke quite extensively about testing. Why do we test? How do we test? And then how can we compare the results that we've come up with or that we've gotten from our testing? So this week we're going to branch off a little bit. We're still going to be talking about testing, okay? But we're going to be talking more about the analysis part of things. So your sport analytics or your analysis. So we got 3 questions that we need to answer. Okay. Number 1, got it right here. What is sports analysis? Okay. Number 2, what is athlete analysis? And then number 3, what is comparative analysis? So starting with the first one, what is sports analysis? Now, sports analysis is a science of observing and recording events that athletes partake in, okay? And during this, it's either done in competition or in practice play. And based on that, we can create data. And from this data, we can then analyze exactly what the demands are of the sport. Now, if we understand the demands of the sport, then we'll understand what needs to be in our testing battery. The second question we need to look at, okay, is what is athlete analysis? Athlete analysis, very much like sports analysis, okay, it involves observation and video recording. But now the difference is what we're using our athlete analysis for is that we are using it in order to perfect possibly techniques about the athlete, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, okay? And it can really help with coaching cues or coaching communication. So you as the athlete and me as the coach, I record you perform a squat as an example. While I've recorded that, when you have completed that, we both sit down and we analyze exactly how you've performed your squat, and I can give you cues as to say what you've done correctly and incorrectly. Again, this will help with creating a testing battery, right? So if we need to understand how a athlete or an individual moves, okay, to see if they've got any sort of imbalances. If we can understand their imbalances, then we can understand that maybe based on that their results may be skewed just because of the fact that they can't perform in a certain way, or they can't. And getting to our third question, what is comparative analysis? Okay, so remember, just like last week, I said that with the results gathered that we've created from our testing battery, okay, we can now compare these results to other results that have been collected, other data that has been collected. That is comparative analysis. You're analyzing your own data, the results that you've collected, and you're analyzing it and comparing it to someone else's data. Okay. So now that we know the 3 types of analysis, our sports analysis, athlete analysis, and comparative analysis. Okay. What I want you guys to do for next week is I want you guys to answer those 3 questions in depth. Okay, I've given a brief overview throughout the video as to what they are. Okay, I want you to answer them in depth. And what I want you guys to do as well is I want you to come up with forms of sports analysis, okay, whether it be technologies or software. Same with athlete analysis. Chances are, a lot of the time, they are the same. Okay, and then comparative analysis.